Okay guys, we're back out here. I got this piece fitted like 99%. That's close enough for now. I'm going to try and make the patch a hair bit longer. Okay, what I did was I just traced the other stuff underneath. Okay, and now I got to determine how much I want it to bend over. Will it be exact to the other side? Probably not. There is X amount of metal that's going to be used around the curves. So either I'm going to come up short or long. Don't know. We'll try our best to match it. What it is, it is. Maybe we can come up with some kind of ratio for the next one. But with that said, I'm going to pull this off. Let's see what we got. Okay, this is what I'm going to go with. This is the line where I need to bend it. This is the line where I need to cut it. I added a 1/2 inch because I measured this one and this one, and it's a hair bit less than a 1/2 inch. So we'll add a little bit of material to go around the curve. We'll see how it works out. It's got to be close. So with that, let's do that. We got to work on this corner too so it folds over. But let's do that and see how it is when we're done. Okay, I trimmed it to the outer line. Now we have to come up with this corner, which I think is a straight line across, but I got to get it right. So when we fold it, it comes together like a box end. Okay, and now you get a nice burr when you use the cutoff wheel, which is down to a nub. So I got these tools. You just rub this on the side, and it takes the burr off. Okay, this is what I'm going with. I laid out the two pieces the best I could. It's just not a 90-degree turn. That's where I'm going to trim it. It seems like they joined them around and there was seam sealer on there. I just picked out all the seam sealer. So I'd rather have the gap a little wide when I fold it than on top of each other, because that's going to be a big pain in it, you know what. So with that said, I got to trim that there. Got to make sure I leave enough to cover the panel, because they have this tiny little hair. That little piece was bent around and just sat there all by itself around the rounded corner. So I got to make sure these are over enough that I have enough to cover that corner. So I'm not going to make it. Okay guys, I'm going to give that a try. If all fails, we make another panel. Okay, we got a start right there. And how ugly that looks. We seam sealed it. Put some etch primer on there. Down in a hole. Let this all dry. Okay. I think that's all those bumps are just sand. No. Who knows what it is. I'm blowing it out. So with that, I'm going to let this dry for a little while, guys. Okay, guys. We let the epoxy primer dry, and the water's dripping off my head. We were supposed to get, I don't know, 4 to 8 inches or something out there. I don't know how many we got, but it's a lot more than that I can tell you. So I figured I'd keep up on it by shoveling today, but we gave up. We'll snow blow in a little while. This is what I'm going to go with. Okay, I got this one bent a little bit more than 90. This one's about 90. This is going to be the tricky one because I got to put a curve into that. And the only way I can put a curve into it is if I start to bend it. So I'm wondering if it's going to flatten, and then I'm going to have to recurve the whole situation. And I don't want to bend it, obviously, right there. So the bottom line is we're going to have to run the straight edge across the bottom. Now here's something we haven't talked about. AMC has a problem with the bottoms of the doors sticking out. Wish I had a picture to show you guys. Okay, so if I run a straight edge across this tin, that doesn't mean this door is going to sit flush with the other one at the bottom. It could be the way the shells are made. The shell might be upward or thicker in the back. So even if I run a straight edge, that just tells me that it's going to be straight, right? And the way this is all on the door, the bottom might be up and out. So the curve might not be enough, and it might be a straight line towards it. So the goal is not to make it any worse than it is. So with this, I'm going to give this a couple of tacks. Obviously everything's cleaned. I'm going to give it a couple of spot welds in here, decent amount, okay, to hold it stable. Then I'm going to try peening this over, because if that doesn't work out, I don't want to have to undo a whole weld to do it. These magnets are absolutely positively useless. All 4 of them don't equal the 1, but the 1 is all I have left. So just figured I'd let you guys know that these clamps are worth the $3 or whatever they were, whatever they cost. I think they were $3.99. They are pretty cheap and cheesy, but you know, depends what you're going to use them for. For this, they're fine. So with that, let's dig out the welder and get working. Okay, we're getting there. We're definitely getting there. I think at this point, I'm going to give it a couple more tacks right here. Okay, and then I'm going to tack it here. Okay, we got some final welding to do. I just put a spot here. That was it. Okay. Gave that a round over with the file. We could shape that a little bit more if we got it. But that's the way the other one was. It was open down there like that. Like I said, guys, some cleanup. Little door glass right in there. Sand it. Then a little layer of Bondo. Spend a little detail time right in here with the welder and the file. Same right over there. Never know. Never know. So let's flip this pig over. So, okay, guys, I call this a success. Yeah, I call that a success. So I guess I need like an hour's more worth of welding on here. This line extends to about right here. I tried to straighten that, but I didn't want to alter this. I tried the other day. So this is a slight little dent like right here, which is better than the one that used to go all the way to the bottom. This is all good in here. But you could see right when you get closer, you could feel it like right in here. It's very minute. So I didn't want to distort this lip in any way. Okay, that's something you'd pop by with a stud gun. Or you would have, not now or not. I call this good. Definitely acceptable. I call that, hopefully the other side comes out that good.